Hi there and welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna crochet this cute cat and dog bookmarks that you can use for your books or whatever you want. So yeah, let's get started. These are the materials I used, and here are the abbreviations of every stitch. For the body, start with a magic ring. For first round, make 6 single crochets into the magic ring. Now, pull the yarn to close it. For round number 2, you will do 1 increase in each stitch. So, start with 1 increase. Always put your stitch marker into the first stitch of the round so you don't lose your start. And then continue with another 5 increases. So, at the end of the round, you should have a total of 12 stitches. For round number 3, you will make 1 single crochet into each stitch. So again, you should end with a total of 12 stitches. For round number 4, you will first make 3 single crochets. Remember, put your stitch marker in the first one and continue. And after finishing that 3 single crochets, make 1 increase. And continue with the same pattern until you reach the end. For round number 5, you will start with 1 increase. And then make 4 single crochets. And again, continue with the same pattern until you reach the end of the round. So when you finish, you should have 18 stitches. Now for round number 6, you will make 1 single crochet in each stitch. So you will make 18 single crochets. number 7, you will start with 2 single crochets. Next, you will do a decrease. And continue doing the same pattern until the end. And from here you can already start stuffing, but I will do it after the final round. For the final round, round number 8, you will do first 1 decrease, and then 1 single crochet. So at the end of the round you should have 9 stitches. Finally, finish with a slip stitch into the next stitch. Pull the yarn and cut it, leaving a long tail. Now I will start stuffing. Now that we have finished the stuffing, we will close the body. Grab your needle and insert your yarn. See that you have 2 loops in each stitch, the back loop and the front loop. So in total you have 9 front loops. You're gonna pass your needle through every front loop like this. Do it until you reach the 9th one. Now that I have finished, I will pull the yarn to close the body. Finally, we're going to insert our yarn in the body and take it to the other side. Pull the yarn. Then just cut the excess and hide it. And that's it, you have finished the body. Body is the same for the cat and the dog, only difference is the color. You can choose whichever color you like. We will start making a slip knot. Then chain 7. Now starting from the 3rd chain, here you will make 4 half double crochets. And on this last stitch, you will make 1 single crochet and finish finish with a slip stitch into the same stitch. Pull the yarn, cut it, leaving a long tail, and pull both yarns to tighten it. So now to finish and secure the ear, we will weave. So insert into the needle the yarn with which you made the slip knot, and start passing the yarn through the back of the ear, like this. Make it as much times as you want, making sure you're only working on the back. Then you just finish cutting the yarn. Then make another ear. Now I'm going to sew the ears. I already sewed the first ear, so I'll make sure I'm at the same height and sew it between row number 3 and 4, right here. And start sewing. Then just cut the excess and hide it. Now we're gonna make his face. For the mouth, I will count 5 rounds and find the middle. Then I'm gonna insert my thread to the side of the middle stitch. Then pass it to the other side of the middle. And next to 1 round under the middle stitch, like this. After that, I will pass it through this loop and pull the thread. Now insert it in the same last stitch and take it to the back. Now we will do the eyes. Insert your thread in the same stitch. Count 1 stitch to the side of the nose and pass through that stitch. Now I will insert my thread 1 round above my current stitch. Now for the other eye, do the same thing as the first eye, but at the other side. So insert your thread in the same stitch, count 1 stitch to the side and pass through that stitch. Insert the thread 1 round above. And finally cut the excess and hide. that's it, you have finished the dog. Now let's start with the cat ears. On row number 4, you're gonna insert your hook, then wrap your yarn, making a little loop and leaving a long tail. Tighten it a little. Next, chain 3. Starting from the second chain, you will make one single crochet, then one half double crochet, and then a slip stitch to the side on the third round of the body. Pull the yarn and leave a long tail, cut it, and finally pull both yarns to tighten it. Now insert the yarn in a needle and hide it through the body. Make this too with the other yarn. Now cut both edges and hide them. Now for the other ear, you're gonna do the same but start from row number 3. Make sure you're at the same height of the other ear. So insert your hook, grab your yarn, leave a long tail and tighten it a little. Chain 3 and make your one single crochet and then your half double crochet. And finally, a slip stitch to the side on round number 4. Pull the yarn and leave a long tail, cut it, and finally pull both yarns to tighten it. Now again with the needle, insert the yarn and hide it. And also do the same thing with the other yarn. Cut the excess and hide them. And that's it, you have finished the cat's body. And now we're gonna make the face. For the mouth, count 6 rounds and find the middle. Insert the thread to the side of that stitch. Now pass it to the other side of that middle stitch. And then insert it one round above the middle. Like this. After that, pass it through this loop and pull the thread. Then insert it through the same last stitch and take it to the back. Now we will do the eyes. So insert your thread in the same stitch, count 2 stitches to the side of the nose and pass through that stitch. Now insert the thread 1 round above the current stitch. For the second eye, take the thread to the other side. So count 2 stitches to the side of the nose and insert your needle there. Now just pass the thread through 1 round above the current stitch, taking it to the back. Finally, just cut the excess and height. And that's it, you have finished the cut. For the heart, you will start with a magic ring. Then chain 2. Now you will make 3 double crochets. So here's the first one. The second one. And the third one. Now you will do 3 half double crochets. And 3. Next, chain 1 and continue with 3 half double crochets. Okay, so after that make 3 double crochets. Next, chain 2 and finish with a slip stitch into the magic ring. Pull the yarn and cut it, leaving a long tail. Pull the yarn of the magic ring to close the heart. Also pull the yarn of the slip stitch to close it a little bit more. And that's it, you have your heart. Now we're going to secure it. So with the 2 left yarns, you're going to make a knot. And now cut them to be the same length. Now we will weave. So insert both yarns into the needle and start passing the needle through the back of the heart, making sure you're only working on the back and not on the front. Do this as much times as you want until you're sure it's very secure. Now just cut the excess of yarn and that's it, you have finished the heart. For the fish, start with a slip knot and leave a long tail. Then chain 6. Now, starting from the second chain, make 1 single crochet, then 1 half double crochet, now 1 double crochet, then a half double crochet, and finally 1 single crochet. Now we're going to do the same thing in the other side. So in the same stitch you did the last single crochet, make again 1 single crochet. Next stitch, do a half double crochet, then 1 double crochet, next half double crochet, and finally 1 single crochet. For the tail, you're going to chain 4, now start from the third chain and make 1 half double crochet, then 1 single crochet, and finally a slip stitch in the same stitch you did the 4 chains. Do it tightly. Pull the yarn, leave a long tail, cut it and tighten it. Now we will secure it by weaving. So insert the first yarn in the needle and start passing it through the back of the fish. Just the back, not the front. And do it as much times as you want, and then just cut it. Here, just pull and cut. Now do the same with the other yarn. insert it in the needle, take it to the back of the fish, and start weaving. Then just cut, and that's it, you finished the fish. For the chain, you will have to make chains until you reach the length of your books. For example, I measured my book's length and I will have to make 45 chains to reach the measurement. So make your slip knot, leaving a long tail. And then start chaining. Now when you finish, chain 1 and then just a slip stitch in the second chain. Pull the yarn, leave a long tail and cut. So now we're gonna attach all to the chain. I will start with the dog and heart. So choose one side of the chain and grab a yarn. Then insert it in the needle and pass through one stitch of the heart, like this one. But don't pass all the yarn, leave a little. So now return and pass it through the last chain. Like this. You will see that now you have like a circle, so pass through it and pull to make a knot. Now to secure it more, in the same stitch you did the knot, you will pass side to side with the needle, like this. Do this as much times as you want and then just cut it. Pull to tighten it and then just cut. Now to attach it to the dog, do the same thing but insert a needle in the bottom of the dog. So grab the yarn and insert it in the needle, pass through the bottom, don't pass all the yarn, leave a little. Now return and pass through the last chain. Now that you have this circle, pass through it and pull to make a knot. To secure it a little more, in the same stitch you did a knot, pass side to side with the needle, like this. So this way the yarn won't unknot. Do this as much times as you want and finally cut. And that's it, you finished the dog. Now to attach the cat and the fish to the chain, do the same thing as the dog and the heart, but the only difference is that you will have to pass the first yarn through any top stitch of the fish, like this one, and then the other yarn through the bottom of the cat, here. When you finish, you should have your cat and fish attached like this. And that's it, we have finished this cat and dog bookmarks. Here I'm showing you how I use them. And also remember, you can customize them by changing them the colors or face you want. So yeah, I really hope you liked this tutorial and enjoy your time crocheting. Thanks for watching, bye!